Hey everyone, welcome to the Movie Throne podcast. I'm your host, the one and only King freaking Kansas, still alive. Haven't bit the big one yet, guys. Yes, I've been going through a lot of crazy stuff in my personal life, especially health thing. I'm actually hooked up to a heart monitor for the last several days to see how the good old ticker is, because, the king gets angry very easily. Might be having heart problems. Just to show you guys, I got little tags right there on my chest there. So I'm going to let you in on the secret, but I'm still alive, still able to rule on the throne, yell at you guys for now. I don't know how it is, but I'm dealing with some stuff. But you know what? King is still here on a Saturday morning, still alive, here to bring you anything in the world of TV and movie entertainment news your way, and what I feel like I'm going to get off my chest. There's been a lot of TV shows, a lot of shows that I had to put to the side because I had to deal with my health there. Wheel of Time is one of them. I know season 3 dropped. I was supposed to do a reaction and all that. I had all these things planned, but I go, you know what? Got to cut back a little bit for myself. I ain't going to be here in front of you guys. So I go, some sacrifices I made because there's other shows I have to cover that you just can't stop watching or talking about. And you guys know exactly what I'm talking. I'm talking about Daredevil and, of course, Reacher. Top 2-tier, unbelievable, guys. But anyways, I'll get back to that, especially in the review section. Let's tackle some hot topics. Okay, guys. The first thing I wanted to quickly tackle is some movie trailers that came out. The first trailer that you gotta see, in my personal opinion, no, you don't. It's just a joke. Happy Gilmore 2, the teaser trailer dropped. It's coming out on Netflix. I believe it's coming in July, from what I've been told. It's the sequel to Happy Gilmore that came out way back when, in the 1990s, I want to say. It could even be early 2000s, as far as I know. It stars Adam Sandler, and of course we got new guys coming in, like Travis Kelce. Who else is in here, guys? Julie Bowen's coming back. I think she's in the original, but she's in this one. And a whole bunch of other well-known actors, which are going to add to the lore. So I'm like, whatever. I enjoy the first one, don't get me wrong, with Bob Barker and the swearing and a hockey player playing golf in order to help his grandmother not lose his house or something like that. That's what I think it was. Oh my God, from Clever Lake. I can keep on going on and on. But yeah, I was wondering, how the hell are you going to bring him back? Is it going to be any good? It's going to be funny. And the trailer, honest to God truth, delivered. I'm interested. I'm like, do I really want to watch a Happy Gilmore 2? And I'm watching what's going on and what they're kind of showing him coming back for another particular reason this time. I don't know if he misses it and he wants to get the proper attention. Whatever. Either way, what they show us in the clips and snippets of him, with that fake golf screen, and you take a swipe and he goes right through. So he's still himself, still going on the golf course, doing his little whack and all that stuff. Still same kind of slapstick comedy. Rob Schneider will be in it 100%, even though I don't remember seeing him in the trailer. But it looks good. I don't know what the hell the story is going to be. It's probably going to be stupid. But either way, it's stupid kind of fun. You can sign me up. You guys let me know. Go check it out for yourselves and let me know in the comment section. Did you guys like it? Are you excited for it? Did you want a Happy Gilmore 2? Either way, I'm happy. Okay, the other trailer that I have to talk, these are the two serious ones, okay? First one I want to talk about is this well-anticipated Formula One race car movie starring Brad Pitt. It's supposed to be coming out, I believe, June or July, if I'm not mistaken. It looks good. I'm telling you right now, guys. It starts, hold on, Brad Pitt, Simone Ashley, Carrie Condon, and Javier Bardem. The trailer delivered, man. I don't like race car movies at all, especially Formula One and NASCAR. Forget it. Unless it's Tom Cruise attached to it, like Days of Thunder, and even then, that was pushing my buttons. I don't really care for them. But this one looked good. From the race car scenes, the action, the drama, the character infighting, him coming back to kind of groom another person to take his spot, and then he seems like he becomes a little bit of, pardon my language, a prick, and then him coming back to teach him a lesson, and some sort of big accident happens. Whether it's his own, I don't know, because it's the way they cut the trailer or whatever, but it gave you just enough to see what kind of film this is. Just like Ford versus Ferrari, it's one of those films, like, depending on who's in it, it'll get you to watch it. This one, Sold. It looks good. I think it's one of my, I'm not too sure, anticipated films for 2025, or The Admirals, one or the other. I don't know which one it is, but it's one of the movies I want to see this year, and definitely sold me. I'm going to be buying tickets to go watch it in the theater. Can't wait to hear the noise, the rumble, and all that fun stuff. I liked it. Did you guys like it? Let me know. Okay, the final one. This is the one that really caught my unexpected, but you know what? It's coming out in June. Stars Ana de Armas, The Ballerina. It is a spin-off series from Keanu Reeves' John Wick series, and holy smokes, did it deliver. The action in that, and her as Eve on a rampage to get revenge for her father's death. Holy crap. She takes out people like there's no tomorrow. The high heel scene, and boom, like, I'm telling you, the action is John Wick top notch, in my personal opinion. Great. She's good in the lead role. Good to see Keanu Reeves might have a bigger play or role in the film than we all originally thought, just a little cameo. No, it looks like she's going to be confronting him at some point, possibly near the end, to get to who she wants to get to in order to exact her revenge. I love how they brought the Continental Hotel in there, and you have other actors. Let me get these right because I don't want to butcher their names. You got Ian McShane. He's in charge of the Continental, which is pretty cool. Angelica Houston's in it. Norman Reedus, I think, is the bad guy who killed her father, who she's after. You got Giancarlo, I think, is in it. Perhaps. Hopefully I didn't get it right. Gabriel Byrne and Togo Tagawa. Oh, my God. Phenomenal actors. The trailer looks sick. Like, I'm telling you, from beginning to end, sold. I was going to go see it anyways. I think it was in my top 5 for sure for this year. It looks good, man. And the key thing for me, guys, I buy that she's this kick-butt assassin, I want to call it. You know, killer. Out for revenge. You're like, how could a little person like that go after all... She does. The way she moves in the trailer, phenomenal. Look, I'm getting goosebumps just mentioning about it. Could be the coldness in the room, too. Or it could be my heart giving out. Who knows? Either way, loved it. You guys let me know. Did you guys check out the trailer? Are you excited? I'm glad with what I saw. I'm pleasantly surprised. But again, taking it with a grain of salt. I'm walking in cautiously. You know, my expectations are high, unfortunately. I can't keep them low. I expect it to be good. I just hope the trailer doesn't, like, mislead everybody. And we walk in and we're like, what the hell happened here? You know, but either way, love The Ballerina. Can't wait to check it out in June. So my birthday month. So I can't wait to see that. Okay, that's the trailer talk, guys. Now let's get into some casting news, I want to say, or possible rumors. Apparently, you got Colin Farrell, who's interested in the Sergeant Rock DCU James Gunn film that has been mentioned by everybody. You got Daniel Craig, who bowed out. Looks like Colin Farrell might be stepping in. Am I excited about the news? Hell yeah. Anything Colin Farrell? Good. Will he bring the role justice? Yes. Am I familiar with the character? No, because I'm not a huge DC Comics fan. Never was, never will be, or claim to be. Let's just say that. Love the films. I've enjoyed pretty much everything that's coming out, you know, under the sun. Almost everything. Even in the DCEU that failed, that a lot of people, you know, shit all over. Even the Henry Cavill Superman. I'm just going to leave it at that. Excited that he'll be joining if it's true. If he does, I think he's going to do it justice. I think he can sell it. I think you'll buy it. He is a little bit older actor, so I guess he can fill in that niche. I don't know if Sergeant Rock is supposed to be like a Captain America, man at a time, older guy from, you know, fought the wars, and now he's in now our time, and that's what they're going to be doing, especially with James Gunn, because he's the guru over there. It'll be very interesting to see how that goes. So I don't know. I'm interested. Let me know in the comment section below. You guys excited to hear Colin Farrell's name attached to Sergeant Rock, especially what he pulled off with the Penguin? And that's not connected to DCU, so you can't say he played the Penguin. Why can't? No. Different universes, different everything. So he can do it. Trust me, many actors have done it very easily. Look at Mr. Captain America, you know, Chris Evans. Human Torch in the Fox universe, Captain America in the MCU. So it can be done. Calm your horses down. Okay, the last thing I wanted to talk and mention about, guys, just in case you guys are interested in, I'm not a huge Mortal Kombat fan, but apparently Mortal Kombat 2 photos have been, I guess, leaked or published or something, and it has Keith Urban as Johnny Cage in it, and it has little pictures of the upcoming film. I watched the new one that came out a couple of years ago. I want to say 2-3 years ago during the whole pandemic and stuff. It was okay with, Sub-Zero and whatever. This one has to be a step up in my personal opinion, but I'm still curious. I'm a Street Fighter fan, no matter what you say. Mortal Kombat is like that, that other game that came out later that they were trying to, pull in the coattails of Street Fighter, make it more gory and all that. Nice to know you. Got boring very quickly for the king, to tell you the truth. Street Fighter is where it's at, people. Sorry. You can hate me all you want. If you're a Mortal Kombat fan, good for you. If you're a Street Fighter fan, even better. But either way, I just wanted to talk about the set photos that are coming out so you guys can all check out. Anyways, that's enough with the hot topics this week. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a whole bunch more that's coming up and I didn't talk about and whatever. But it's okay. To each his own. This is what I wanted to bring up during the podcast. And you guys can bring it up in the comment section below. And like I said, bring it up. I'll be more than glad to respond to it. And like I said, everybody's entitled to their opinions and all that stuff. So comment on the comment section on any of the topics that I mentioned earlier. Okay, now let's get to what I like to call my favorite segment, reviews. Wow. Guys, 2 series that I mentioned earlier. Daredevil Born Again, and of course Reacher. I'm going to be covering those in a second. I got to jump on to something that I was supposed to do last week with the Admiral, which the Admiral's supposed to be this week, but he's feeling under the weather. He's been sick, and I told him, I'm dealing with stuff over here, Admiral. Stay where you are. Don't come and get the king infected. King doesn't need to die for sure. Heal yourself up. There'll be other days and other weeks that all the fans here can see you on YouTube land. King can ride on his throne solo. So anyways, I wanted to go back and tackle the Electric State. It came out a week or so ago, I want to say, on Netflix. It stars Chris Pratt, Millie Bobby Brown, and let me get the thing. What do you call it? Woody Harrelson, Ki Hoon Kwan, Anne Russo, Alan Tudyk, Stanley Tucci, and Holly Hunter. It's just to name a few. It's directed by the Russo brothers. It's about 2 hours and 5 minutes. Basically, guys, if I'm going to run, because this is going to be spoilers, so be warned, spoilers. Millie Bobby Brown's character goes through something tragic. Her brother ends up getting killed somehow. He's a genius. And she kind of falls into the foster system, which Jason Alexander's his father there. Everybody's using these computer things over their heads. Robots are coexisting with them, each other. They become enemies. The robots, after everything else, have been abused, taken advantage of, decide to go against the humans. Sparks of war in the 1990s. They go their own way. They're kind of like isolated here and there. So they're like enemies of humans. So humans can't have them, anything like that. So that's what goes on for a little while. You find out later that Millie Bobby Brown misses her brother. You see flashbacks of what's going on in there. She's depressed. She's rebelling. She doesn't want to use technology. Any of that reminds her of her brother. She ends up finding somehow, some way, through a little robot, that maybe her brother is still alive. Somehow. So she's on her quest to go find her brother. That's when, Stanley Tucci comes in the picture. He's this new computer tech guy who's using technology. He's pushing this, pushing that, trying to revive the whole area there that, hey, there's a new life. Everything will be good. Don't worry, I'm going to figure stuff out. He's the bad guy in the film. So he's the antagonist that we're kind of figure out he's power driven. And we find out that he has her brother hooked up to this machine and all this stuff. And she wants her brother, who's trapped in this little robot thing, back so he can do what he needs to do in order to rule the world. And she's on her journey. She comes across Chris Pratt, who has a robot as a friend. That relationship between Chris Pratt and that robot, amazing. A lot of nostalgic feel, guys. It feels like the 1990s. Special effects are phenomenal. Things blowing up, great. Big budget, apparently $320 million, but it didn't look like a $320 million film, I can tell you right now, because, I don't know, maybe the storyline was a little flat. It was decent to watch. I enjoyed it, personally. A lot of people have been shitting on it, because of the price, the budget. Now, it looked cool. a lot of old kind of like toys from the past that were made into robots that you're like, oh, like Mr. Peanut. He's a robot. I think he's played by, let's see if I'm getting it right here. Woody Harrelson plays Mr. Peanut. He kind of leads the robot rebellion that wants to kind of like slowly put robots back on the map and all that. So you got everybody clashing with each other. There's a big kind of like battle that happens near the end that she's on her way to save her brother. She ends up going to the brother, but she ends up going to the world. She has to use these little things again. Like she doesn't want to use technology to have a conversation with her brother, which is near and dear to her, and after it's all said and done, her brother wants to stay there because she doesn't want the robots to end, because if you end up taking him out, all the robots pretty much perish because it's all connected to him. So he wants to live in that world, and then she kind of, says her goodbye, saves the day. She's the new savior. The robots are still okay. Stanley Tucci gets what he deserves. He goes to jail and whatever. Her brother seems to come back in another robot, or the same robot that looked like it got destroyed, and that's where the movie ends. So I don't know if it's going to be a sequel, but either way, it was an enjoyable film. Like I said, it looked good. It felt like the 1990s. Storyline was a little bit on the weak side, but enjoyable. I went in with low expectations, and I came out with that. And I think it was okay for what it was. I'm not going to say it's the greatest film, but it's one of the Russo's better films that they put together. Yes, when you hear it's 30-20 million budget to make this movie, and that's what we got, you're kind of like, there's a little bad taste in your mouth, right? Especially when you've seen other films that are not even a quarter of the budget that turned out a lot better than this did. But either way, it's okay. It's always hit and miss on Netflix. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comment section below. What did you guys think about it? Don't hate too much on it. I don't want to hear no blah, blah, blah. Millie Bobby Brown, all the actors brought it, in my personal opinion. They actually bought into their roles, and that's why I kind of enjoyed it more. Because if they were in there and they kind of like sold out and just, who cares, whatever, you're not going to enjoy it. It came across the screen that they really cared what they were doing. Millie Bobby Brown, damn good job. Chris Pratt, those two, and Stanley Tucci, hell yeah, sign me up, and I enjoyed it. So that's my official Electric State movie review. So go check it out for yourselves. Comment in the comment section below. That's all I have to say there. Okay, enough with that. Let's get into the main events. Let's talk about Daredevil, Born Again, episode number 4. Oh my God, guys. Does this series ever give us a break? I'm telling you right now, it picks up literally with Matt Murdock investigating how the White Tiger got shot. He finds it's a one bullet, blah, blah, blah. And that one bullet apparently has the Punisher logo on it. So he's on his quest to kind of track down this killer. Whatever. It leads him to where the Punisher is hiding out. Apparently the Punisher has been hiding out in the basement. Doesn't want to have anything to do with the world. He has a long beard like the King. Well, like the King used to. Has a little heart-to-heart conversation with Matt. Matt kind of like goes off on him. The Punisher goes off on him, calling him basically a chicken, you know what? Chicken shit. You're a coward, blah, blah, blah. You wanted to do something, but you didn't. And if you did, you're regretting and you feel guilty. He kind of breaks down or whatever, and you realize he's telling him the truth. And that was the only conversation we had with the Punisher. He ends up leaving and whatever, and I'm telling you right now, you lost somebody, I lost somebody, the conversation. It was crazy for a little bit. Heated. They went their own way. And then, of course, you still have the Kingpin wheeling and dealing, doing what he does best with the city, getting annoyed that he wants to like take a cheap part of town and rebuild it up, making it big, bring money. Come on, casinos and stuff, I wanted to say. Kingpin's the Kingpin for a reason. He wants to make money out of it, right? So he notices that he wants to do that, but so he doesn't look bad in the public, he needs to follow the guidance of his assistant there, so he doesn't look like he's doing what he's doing. So he's kind of frustrated. And in the meantime, he's going to like schools and these other places, and they're singing and stuff, and he can't stand the living hell out of it. Hilarious as hell. We also see counseling between him and Vanessa, which was great. They want to reveal a lot, but not. But then the psychiatrist, which is Matt Murdock's girlfriend, pulls her to a side because through their conversation, he's like, because she realized that maybe she's being abused or she's scared to leave him, and that's not the case between the two. She says, you know what? How sweet. No, that's the one thing. Fisk is what he is, but he's not that kind of guy or person to hurt me. You know? So that's where that leaves that off. So you're like, okay, sure. Matt meets up with his girlfriend there because he's kind of been ditching her or whatever the crap. Because he's been busy following and finding the Punisher and tracking down the killer and blah, blah, blah. And then, it was crazy. Like there, and then we find out, and I knew Kingpin. This is the big surprise, which it wasn't a surprise to me, but I'm like, okay, surprise. Kingpin is having dinner in this abandoned, it looked like building or some sort. And who does he have captured? Adam, the guy who his wife got close to, behind the jail cell while he's eating, all beaten up and stuff. It looked like he beat the crap, because I remember his knuckles being all bloodied up. So he went after him, obviously, but he promised his wife that he was going to go after this guy, but yet he's held prisoner. I'm laughing my butt off. And then you got this new villain, Muse, with the mask, with the blood, carrying some guy on his shoulder, going into wherever his hideout, lair in this. It looked like some sort of sewer, to tell you the truth. I don't know. Somewhere dark. Takes him down there, ends up hooking up to the machine and sucking out blood from him. Whether he uses that blood to do his murals, I don't know. It cuts off there, and that's where we leave Daredevil Born Again episode number 4. And I'm like, what the hell did we watch here? It was like something out of a horror movie, but it was damn good. The episode was called Sic Semper Systema. Can't even pronounce half the damn thing. Can't even speak properly, but it was bonkers. Okay, that's my official Daredevil episode 4 review. Go check it out for yourselves. Now, let's get into another TV show that I've been enjoying thoroughly. Reacher. In particular, Reacher Season 3. This is episode number 7. One more episode to go. The finale's next week. This one's called L.A. Story, I guess? I don't know. This episode, guys, my God. Crap hits the wall. Reacher, Neagley ends up coming back to help him. They organize a plot. They're working with the guy who he was spying on, the father and the son. Can't remember his name right now. You find out his ear was cut off, not his kid's. And I'm like, what the crap? You find out Reacher wants to help them out. He has kind of his own agenda, but he also wants to help Duffy. Duffy's main goal is to get this girl out, whatever. Even takes Reacher to L.A. to meet her grandmother, the person who's been held hostage that they're looking for. And Reacher says, you know what? Yes, okay, I'm going to help you. He gets closer to her. Come on. Reacher's Reacher. He meets some girl, whatever, in some town, gets together with her. That's how it works with Reacher. Action galore. A lot of dialogue, a lot of putting things together. They end up going to the FBI and whatever the hell. And he didn't want to go because if he went there, Reacher wouldn't be able to pretty much take out Quinn or whatever his name is. Quinn's kind of smart. What's going on? He feels like there's going to maybe be a double cross going on. The party's still going on. He wants the guy's son to still be present so he can have something over him. So instead of going to the warehouse or whatever the hell they were supposed to do the drop off, Reacher discovers near the end because he doesn't want to have anything to do. He's not going to hold back. He's going to take him out. He doesn't care what it is. He doesn't care if he's on the run because that's what he's been doing now anyways. So he ends up going against Duffy, whatever the hell, does his thing. But he finds out and he tells Neagley, hey, I'm still following the buyers. And they're headed towards the house rather than where they're going. So then Richard goes, that's because this is a setup. And that's where it cuts off, right? And I'm like, are you kidding me? You know? Not one of the better episodes. Damn good episode. Don't get me wrong. I liked last week's episode more than I did this week's. But I guess that's how they're gonna end up setting up slow. And then they're going to hit us with a bang. Because we still have that big fight with Paulie coming. I can't wait. And, of course, him taking out Quinn. It's going to be a showdown and a half. My anticipation for the final episode is phenomenal. Every single episode of Season 3 has been off the charts. Like, it's been good, if not great. The finale has to be spectacular, in my personal opinion. But, oh, my God. Reacher Season 3, Episode 7, LA Story, delivered. Not on the same level as the previous couple episodes did, but I'm pretty sure they did it purposely because they kind of give you a little, it's a roller coaster ride of emotion. It's going to go up, slowly down, and then back up and hit us out and hit us with a bang. And I think that's where episode number 8, the finale next week, is going to hit us. But this week's episode, damn good in my opinion. Check it out for yourselves. Let me know. How'd you like it? Was it better than last week's? Is it the best You tell me. Either way, I want to know your thoughts in the comment section below. But it's living to be probably one of my favorite seasons of all time for Reacher, But I don't know. Number 2 for me still holds a thing special heart to me because that was well done. That was the whole team. We've seen all of them. This is just a few members here and there. But either way, phenomenal. Okay, guys. So that is pretty much the reviews. Now, let's get into what I like to call the main topic. In particular, I don't know if I should do this. I know you guys probably saw the thumbnail already. There's a particular live-action Disney film that's coming out. A little movie called Snow White. Yes, stars Rachel Ziegler in the lead role as Snow White, and Gal Gadot as the evil queen, and then you have your 7 dwarfs and a whole bunch of other people in it, okay? I'm not going to go list off everybody because I can be here for 5 hours, but a lot of controversy because of the lead actress, her comments, stuff that they were doing with the film or reshoots, etc. Saw the reviews already earlier saying it's better than when a lot of people thought. You have some people really hating it, just some people enjoying it. Some people don't like the thought of people tweaking the original to make it into something modern day that'll work. People are going to hate that no matter what. Me, me. I'm cool if they would have kept the original, just made it live action. And that would have been great. You don't have to fix everything to modern day times and stuff, in my personal opinion. That's where Disney's falling, behind the ball, the 8th ball, if you want to call it, with this whole woke stuff and all this, whatever you want to call it. Keep it simple, stupid. That's what I always tell these people. But you know what? It looks good from the trailers. It's one of those things I go, I'm tempted to go see this damn thing eventually. I know the Admiral should be going to see it on the weekend. So hopefully next weekend, if he's on, he'll probably do a review on it. And I'm curious to see how he likes, because he has, young kids. His daughter probably take him to go see. I think he's seen almost everything. I saw a lot of live action films too, but a lot of them are more miss than hit, but am I excited it's coming out? I don't care. If it was originally how it was supposed to be, yes, because you hear a lot of, things going on there. It's not one of those, oh my God, new Disney live action film, King has to run for it. No, it's none of that, so I'm like, But in honor of live action Disney, because I do watch them and I do enjoy them, I decided I'm going to give you guys my top 5 live action Disney films of all time that I've watched. Not my personal list. It might not be yours, but it's mine. Deal with it. So anyways, okay, let's do this. Number 5, The Jungle Book. It came out in 2016. It's directed by Jon Favreau. It stars as voice actors, guys. Listen to this. Christopher Walken, Scarlett Johansson, Giancarlo, Lupita Nyong'o, Idris Elba, Bill Murray, and Ben Kingsley. It's based on The Jungle Book. I think Mowgli was the main character, ends up going into the jungle, grows up there, befriends animals that talk and all that fun stuff. And it's basically what I like to call Tarzan, but Disney's version. It looked good. It sounded good. Scarlett Johansson, I believe, was the snake in that. Don't ask me the snake's name because, I don't know, King doesn't remember names around here. You guys should know me by now. King's too damn old to remember stuff like that. But, yeah, it looks good. I enjoyed it when I watched it. That's my number 5. Number 4, Mulan. Came out in 2020. Stars Donnie Yen, Jet Li, and Yete Liu. Hopefully I pronounced that right because I always butcher it. It's directed by Nikki Cano or Caro. I saw that, guys, on Disney Plus when it came out back when or whatever, even in the theaters, if I'm not mistaken. I'm lying to you guys. Take that back. I always wanted to see how they would translate that into live action. And I can honestly say, I think they succeeded. Was it one of the most favorable Disney stories to tell? No. It's one of the most serious versions out there. It looks spectacular. The dialogue was good. A little bit boring at times because that's how the story is. It's about war and how a woman takes the place of her father, who can take the place, who looks like a boy, and joins the army, and then is found out that, hey, she is, and then hell breaks kind of loose. But it was good, in my personal opinion. it looked amazing on screen. Like, that's why it's my number 4. Okay, number 3. Not my favorite Disney character, but hey, for a lot of little girls it is. Cinderella. It came out in 2015. It was directed by Kenneth Branagh. Stars Lily James as Cinderella, Kate Blanchett, and Stellan Skarsgård. I can't even pronounce his name. He plays in the MCU. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Look phenomenal, guys. I can honestly say I went to go with my niece and my nephew, I think. We went to go see that in the theater when it came out. And they did an amazing job. It looked good. One of the most spectacular presentations on screen. Not spectacular, but jaw-dropping. It looked good. It was well done. Lily James as Cinderella worked. Glass slipper, you name it. Hardly anything's changed, to tell you the truth, but that's what you got to do. And that's why it's my number 3. My number 2, guys, Beauty and the Beast, starring, that came out in 2017, Emma Watson, Luke Owen, I want to say, and Josh Gad. There's Garcon. I just to sing it just makes me laugh, those guys. Wow. I never thought they would pull off the Beast well, CGI-wise, on screen. And I didn't believe Emma Watson as Belle at the beginning. I'm like, you're going to pick her as Belle? Like, come on, guys. What are you guys doing? But they did. The music was okay. I tolerated it. The look and feel of the film was there. Yes, some over-singing and, over-dramatics and whatever. But that's how Disney is. You got to bring the people in so you can make money and, catchy tunes and all that. But it looked good. I went to go see that in the theater as well. I think Beauty and the Beast and the other one that I'm going to mention were my 2 favorite Disney animated films to watch. And Snow White, until it looks like they might have butchered it. And The Little Mermaid. I don't know. When you start messing things up, guys, I don't like that. I'm a originalist. Let's just say that. But I definitely have Beauty and the Beast as my number 2. My number 1, which is not a surprise, is Aladdin. That came out in 2019. It stars Mina Massoud, Will Smith as the genie, and Naomi Scott as Princess Jasmine. Guys, I would probably say the best live-action film that Disney's put out that's faithful to the original source material. From the singing, the dancing numbers, the look, the feel, even with Will Smith being the genie and stuff. And I'm used to Robin Williams, to tell you the truth, as the genie. He will always be my genie. Oh my God, just the musical, the scenery, the Jafar, like all the characters in it work so well. And movie magic. That's what Disney's known for. That's what Disney produced, is movie magic with Aladdin. It's the best live action Disney film out there. Yes, I could have mentioned Dumbo and, Lion King and all that. No. Little Mermaid. That's Aladdin is my number 1, and I don't think anybody can pretty argue with that. My number 1 being that. Okay, so let me go through the list again, guys, before I let you guys go. Okay, my number 5, The Jungle Book. Number 4, Mulan. Number 3, Cinderella. Number 2, Beauty and the Beast, and my number 1, Aladdin. So there you go. That's my official top 5 live-action Disney films that I've seen and that I like, and in my personal opinion. So you guys can go in the comment section below, tell me your thoughts, your picks, whatever you want. Go right ahead. Nobody's list is wrong, but that's my list. That's my official Disney list. So there you go, guys. That is this week's podcast episode, number 70 of the Movie Throne. I hope you guys like it. Like, share, and subscribe. Check out my other movie reviews that will be coming up. Hope you guys enjoyed the new look to the Movie Throne. I've been working hard the last 2 weeks, updating thumbnails, looks, whatever the hell you need to work. I'm almost done. Just got to do a couple of more thumbnails. So I'm thinking midweek, worst case, the end of next week, everything will be up and running how it should. New playlist, everything will work out. And of course, moving forward, there'll be separate movie reviews on the side, because we can't do everything on the podcast because we'll be here 20 years. But either way, whatever is recent and current, we'll try and keep on the podcast. Whatever is kind of like current, but some stuff that I haven't seen before, we'll kind of keep those to the side, but we'll post separate videos, because you guys know we got unboxing videos as well and all that fun stuff. So be the hell good. Stay off the king's throne. like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys where? Right here on YouTube land. Take it easy. Be the hell good. Enjoy your weekend.